This week, it's more from our Underground Magic meetup featuring Michael Ammar. What's up behind your ear? It's an episode brought to you by Audible. Welcome to the only show actively petitioning for every drinking fountain to be replaced with a running keg. Scam School, the only show dedicated to social engineering at the bar and on the streets. I'm your host, Brian Brushwood, and this week we are back at Misdirections Magic Shop right here in San Francisco with world champion, magician, and all-around badass Michael Ammar. Let's see what we got. Go, Michael Ammar.
Oh, yeah. Hey, as long as it's out, you mind? No, give me your wallet.
You're talking about the bill, right?
This is the first trick I ever learned. I read it on the back of a box of Cheerios. It's possible you've seen it, but it leads to something. Okay, it's a real simple thing. So it's you borrow $1, you fold it 4 times, you give it a squeeze like this, and when you open it, it turns upside down.
What?
Which is the best reaction it ever got. Yeah. You know, usually they don't. You know,
I'm an easy audience.
And I'm thinking, oh, maybe they eat Cheerios. You know, they know how it's done, right? But it's just a puzzle. You turn it and you fold it this way. But I thought, wouldn't it be interesting to take that same method, where you just fold it 4 times and do a different effect? Instead of turning it upside down, I turn it inside out, which is completely different and very bizarre. It's the reason to kind of give you a warning, but the important thing is right there at the tips of the fingers. It'll never leave your sight. All I do is give a little squeeze like this. Does it look any different yet?
No.
Not yet, does it? No. If I squeeze here and snap, there you go. It turns.
Shut your face, Michael Ammar.
Ouch.
What?
Now, I tell you what's weird about it, you have to check it to see. I mean, you know what real money feels like, right? I mean, it's not a Xerox or anything like that, is it? The corners are in the middle is in the corner. It's not cut, it's not taped, it's a single piece of paper, right? Now, here's the thing. You can't spin this because it's too weird, right? Well, but it's all in there, but the idea is this. Now, collectors have offered me $100 for these because they know they're real.
But for you, $50.
I can leave it like that, or I can turn it back, whichever you want.
I think you should turn it back.
Are you sure? I mean, it's a nice thing to have. Okay,
You realize I'm this close to giving you $50.
It was that close, you're right. It's like, just give me the name of the collector. If I give it a squeeze like this, it goes back to its original condition, just like this. And there you go. Right back
Dude!
to
Yes!
Isn't that weird?
Hello, I'm Hervé Villachez. I've been hired because I look vaguely like Brian Brushwood, only without the spikes, and plus I wear glasses. But none of that's what I want to talk about. I'm here to talk to you about Audible.com. How great is Audible? They get the world's best audiobook readers. They have them tell the world's best stories, and they're just sitting there whispering in your ears while you do your menial daily tasks. They make dishwashing actually fun. You get excited about driving your kids around if you have kids, or drive around some other kids. I don't care. But the important thing is I want you to enjoy Audible for freezies. That is why I personally have met with the CEO of Audible and did a handshake deal to allow you to get a book completely for free. I want you to pick up Hounded, the first book of the Iron Druid Chronicles. This thing is amazing. It's about a druid who's like 2,000 years old, who survives by basically adapting and making himself stay up to current times. It's sarcastic, it's funny, it's interesting. He's got a psychic dog. He does battle with like wizards, and plus, like, he says that Thor's a dick, which I thought was a pretty awesome way to open a book. The important thing is you get it totally free. Head on over to audible.com/scamschool. Go ahead, sign up, get yourself 30 free days, and you will be keeping Scam School in business. Now I turn it over to this totally different other person, Brian Brushwood.
All right, so we're back again, of course, with Michael Ammar. Michael, it's good as always. And we got Nios here. We're going to learn some amazing stuff.
Nice to meet you.
Explode our brains, Mr. Ammar.
Oh, here's a little something. Power over money.
I like it already.
It's an illusion.
Oh, wait, it says, actually get any power over money.
No. Huh? Come on. Come on.
All right. All bites.
And there you go.
Go on. Now go. Do it again. Dude, let me see that again. What the heck?
That's weird.
That's fantastic.
It's
And
weird.
we're actually going to learn this, right?
Okay.
All right.
So here's the simple thing. Is Stephen Schuster, my friend, has come up with this amazing little thing, and I just stuck it to the wallet. But here's the idea. There is a thread that goes through in a special way. Okay, and here's the special fold. If you're looking at the bill, right to left,
Yep.
top to bottom, and left to right.
Okay.
Okay? And from there, this thread goes through all the layers except one.
Okay.
Right there. So you put a needle through, tape that piece to there, and then tape the other end to the here. And when this kind of stretches out, that thread comes just, now it's only about this long.
You know,
And
you
it
don't
just stays-
notice how busy the pattern is, but it totally hides
You know what?
the thread on there.
One of the things you have to be careful is feeling guilty, because you're just sure that everybody can see this thing, but they're not. There's so much other stuff going on. They don't have time to zero in on it. And so you just put this in here, and if I want, I can have another bill, folded up over here so that I can switch if I want. you
Right.
know. But if you don't want to, you don't have to. Now you take this, and that thread just goes right underneath.
Is the thread taped to your wallet?
And then I
or-
just tape it to
Okay.
the wallet
Yep.
there, and this is underneath. And as you kind of separate this thread, and that kind of folds that bill. At the middle point, you have to move a little bit, but your
Right.
hand is right underneath. And so then does the rest of the fold.
Now, do you think it's more important? Is it your hand moving forward gesture, or is it?
I
the
try to
wallet
kind of
coming
move the
back?
wallet back so that, this out here is just kind of doing this kind of stuff.
Right.
So right now, this thread's just along my arm, and the other bill is here.
Okay, so really all you have to do is transfer the
Boom.
wallet and then
And
pull.
so it's this kind of thing.
There you go.
And
Oh
now
my
this
God,
is here,
yeah.
and you put this away, and you're done.
Wow, that's phenomenal. So
Yeah, Stephen Schuster. It's a very clever thing to get this animation and the fold and all that.
So if I could see it again, one of the things I noticed is that as it closes.
there is one point where you kind of have to help the crease
Okay.
past that.
Well, what I was going to say is, just at the moment that you think you maybe see something pulling it together is right when it closes, and then all of a sudden from a
covers.
different direction.
Exactly.
So you're always looking at the wrong part.
But there is a middle point. So once it gets to here,
Yep.
I kind of help that crease, because that's
But
the one.
even then, it doesn't read as you helping it. It reads as you kind of like
just kind of
like
adjusting.
yeah.
it. But what you're really doing is making sure that fold is going to go nice and easy
Okay.
from there.
That is unreal.
Okay, and it just looks like your hand is there. Do this kind of a switch as you transfer the
Okay,
wallet from
and,
one
and,
hand to the other.
and so again, here, walk me through the fold. So I'm going to pretend I'm actually going to make this right now.
So looking at the face,
Yeah.
the left or the right side folds over to the left,
Got it.
and crease is good, top to the bottom,
Top to the bottom. Got it.
and then left to the right.
Left to the right.
And
so then,
that's
if I'm stabbing it in, where on here do I want to stab it in from and
straight
to?
through the center.
Okay, so all the way from the back up to that second.
And
the
it looks
top
like it's
layer?
through 8 layers.
Okay.
2, 4, 6, 7. 7 layers.
Right, all but the last one.
Tape it there. And
And that's it?
And
It's
that's
so simple. Okay, all right, look. I'm going to have Nios actually try this. This is right here.
okay.
He's going to borrow your wallet and
So
run away
this,
with it. Welcome to
so
Scam
hold this in
School.
your left hand
Hold this in my left hand.
so that thread's coming through there. That's underneath there. Yeah. And there's that little middle section where you have to move a little bit there.
I like the visual noise you're doing. No, I mean that because it does. It
And
scatters
now
it
just
enough.
put the wallet on top of that.
and then switch it
and
out,
then
and then
hand them
just like that.
And
That
you're
is
done.
awesome. So, is there anything you can do about this dangling stuff? I guess that transfer, as you pull it back, you
I
have
mean,
to
you
kind
really
of scoop
just
it.
kind of make it one quick movement and get rid of it as quick as you can.
Yeah,
basically.
sure. Dude, that's
know.
fantastic.
And that inside out dollar, what you'd see then is if this was that inside out dollar, you know, what you end up with is this kind of thing. So it's like, okay, and then the, come on. This folds here and here. And I say, here, I'll do one more thing. And you put it in your hand. So now this is that, it's a different bill.
Yes. Oh my God,
And
wait.
I'll do one more effect and boom, now it turns
Because you're right. Now that it's twisted
spectator's hand.
around, you could hand them
You
the
can hand them
mismade
the
bill.
mismade bill.
Oh, that's brilliant.
You get a kicker out of that.
Dude, now that is freaking magic. I can imagine you're in a
It's a
freaking
secret.
nightclub,
Yeah, that's so cool.
and then in a nightclub you got some girl just she'll be thinking you have wizard power.
Exactly.
It'd be amazing.
Exactly. That's why.
Try this weekend.
There you go.
That's what most magicians got into it for anyway. So-
Of course, we want to give a huge thanks to Michael Ammar and his supreme magic skills. Head on over to michaelammarmagic.com to learn hundreds, and I mean hundreds, of other amazing effects. Of course, want to give a thanks to Joe over at Misdirections as well. And I want to hear about your success stories and failure stories, so hit us up at the forums at scamschool.tv or write me directly at brian@revision3.com. Now, don't forget, June 19th. June 19th, we have only one vision, and that's to make Scam School Book 2 #1 best-selling book on iTunes. The book will be $9.99, and guess what? For that day only, you can also get Book 1 for 99 cents. That means for only $11, you can have hundreds of Scam School tricks on your iPhone, on your Android device, on your Kindle Fire, on your iPad. All of these, it's gonna be freaking amazing. Plus, we'll be sticking it to 50 Shades of Grey. You're not gonna be on #1 forever. Next week, make sure to join us because we will die at the hands of killer robots.